Every year, Nation's Restaurant News names a new slate of MenuMasters award winners, a highly coveted award within the restaurant industry that honors companies and individuals who have raised the bar in menu development and the customer dining experience. These visionaries have launched new dishes into the market, introducing new flavors and serving up trends that leave consumers wanting more. On May 20th, we'll honor and celebrate our latest class of honorees at the Drake Hotel in Chicago. Here's more about our award winners and their dishes that got our attention.
Hey, where'd you get that cowboy hat?
Austin, Texas, baby. Matt Schweitzer, Hopdoddy Burger Bar, best LTO for our Lambda Burger. So our Lambda Burger was kind of a play on a lot of Mediterranean flavors. There's a little bit of sweet and kind of nuttiness from the muhammara. The cheese is really, really creamy, but also has a really nice textural component to it. And the salsa verde is really herbaceous, really fresh, but also had some back notes of vinegar and a little bit of heat.
And so what would you say is like the biggest differentiator about all what you just mentioned there that nobody else is doing?
I don't think anybody would ever put that on a burger.
My name is Jason Truelove. I'm with Arby's, and we won with the Wagyu burger. It did take a lot of planning because we don't really want to bring in any raw products in the back of our stores. So we went down the sous vide route, which is a French style cooking method that it's, you put the proteins in a bag, you cook it in water, and it's a time and temperature method. So everything is cooked exactly the same. It's all documented, and it's done by, the water can be down to the 10th of the degree. So we know that every single burger is 100% cooked correctly. So it makes it a whole lot easier on our operations.
It's good to be back here in Chicago.
Nation's Restaurant News established the MenuMasters Awards 26 years ago. But what exactly makes up a MenuMasters Award winner?
These are chefs mostly at chain restaurants, but that doesn't mean they're really different from chefs who work for independent restaurants or who own their own restaurants. They have the same sort of mentality and mindset. But the winners have to be really creative, and they have to have done something that really stands out.
I'm Italian, so we are born with a culinary background. We got tomato sauce at birth, and then they change it, they give us blood.
I mean, one of the winners, for example, is Friendly's, which is traditionally a family dining restaurant.
We won for Best Menu Revamp category, which was a fantastic news for us all, because we really worked hard to change a menu that hasn't been touched in, I would say, almost a generation.
They have frico on one of their burgers, which is like a griddled piece of cheese, and they have bacon jam. I mean, when I was getting the information about the new items that they had rolled out, I was like, this is Friendly's?
Over 200 MenuMasters Award winners have been named over the years, and each year a new chef is added to the Hall of Fame. This year, that chef is
Lidia Bastianich, and she'll be wonderful, and we're going to get to eat her food, which is fantastic.
Guests will also enjoy food by Erick Williams, the chef of Virtue Restaurant and Bar in Chicago. He's a 2023 Innovator of the Year.
I mean, it's exciting, and you want to be part of it. So I was like, I'm going to stretch. We're going to do some awards. We're going to submit a lot of stuff, but we're going to make sure our launches are good enough to be award winning every time.
And did you think it would be this flatbread?
I knew from the start that this one was special. We did everything from as scratch as possible. So people probably wouldn't expect a chain restaurant to be getting in Italian style pizza dough, proofing it for 2 days, hand stretching it. Then we par bake and cook everything to order. Real high quality mozzarella, imported Italian tomatoes, cup and char pepperoni. I mean, the best way to do it.
This year's celebration comes at a time when inflation and consumer demands add new pressure to restaurant operators. For that reason, many have embraced new technology innovations, and the MenuMasters Awards has recognized that with the unveiling of the new Digital Innovation Award category. Let's hear from Ventura Foods, the MenuMasters Award sponsor.
Most restaurants had to completely innovate the way they went to market and the way they're selling food, whether that's through social media or it's figuring out how to do delivery. And so you're recognizing this year for the very first time a group that really has done a phenomenal job leveraging social media and turning that into food that can be served to people. And that's Virtual Dining Concepts and the work that they've done with Mr. Beast Burgers.
Virtual Dining Concepts has created a format for restaurant operators and others to develop food brands without walls. Consumers order through an app, and the brand prepares the order by leveraging the operational infrastructure of its partners.
So if you have a place that specializes in breakfast, we're able to bring in a virtual brand where the customers are ordering all online, and they can fill that evening time with DoorDash and Uber Eats showing up, picking up the food, and it's very profitable for the operator.
We have hundreds of submissions every year that come in for these awards. These chefs have taken it to another level.
Once you cook for a while, it's like the fun part is if somebody puts something in front of you, how creative can you be? My name's Adam Baird. I'm Vice President of Food and Beverage, Corporate Chef for the Habit Burger Grill. And we won for roasted garlic cauliflower.
It's different, you know, it's not an ingredient that customers don't know about, but you wouldn't expect it at a company like Habit Burger. And so I think that's, again, where we like to give these awards is to companies that have some familiarity, yes, some comfort there, but they're playing with it and they're taking it to the next level to really give them that distinguished aspect to it.
So join us at the nation's restaurant news' MenuMasters celebration, sponsored by Ventura Foods, on May 20th at the Drake Hotel in Chicago. And this year we have a special surprise, a never-before-seen menu crafted by this year's winners. In our coming videos, we'll show you what that process looked like. For more information on that celebration, visit MenuMasters.com and follow along on YouTube to catch up on all of our videos. Signing off here in Providence, Rhode Island, I'm Diana Blass.